Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to change the injector seal and the coupling on these BMW injectors. Now you're going to be using this tool right here. There's a lot of tools out there that you can use. A lot of videos showing you how to use different tools, but no video is showing you how to do this one. There's also DIY videos out there that please do not follow those instructions. Not to put the guys down, but do not follow those instructions. Guys, if you're driving a BMW or working on a BMW and you can't afford a simple tool like this, then you got no business owning or working on a BMW. So let's get right to it. Alright, now this tool right here, there's a lot of different name brands out there, so I'm really not going to go into it and tell you which name brand we got. Just look on Amazon and look for this tool right here. Now what this tool does is, you want to look it up, Injector Puller and Seal Installer, because it has the puller and installer. Now first of all, I'm going to go over with the puller for you, because these pullers, I already got my injectors out. Very simple. If your injector is stuck in there, you have this little coupling right here. Here's your puller, a little slide hammer. Now this end is big, this end is small. What you want to do is select one of your bolts. So I'm going to take the long bolt, put it in through there, just like that, put it down. Take this coupler on the end, just screw that on. And then when the injector is in the car, you got your line already disconnected. You want to screw the coupler on to this, just like that. And what you want to do is, this is your slide hammer part. Now what you want to do is use this, and you want to, and when you're doing this, you're going to hit this bolt up against the slide hammer part, and you're going to pull that injector right out. It does not take a lot of pressure at all. Majority of times these will come right out. Alright, the next thing you want to do is, there's a lot of tools out there to remove this little Teflon seal right here. You do not need that tool. Just get you something very small. I'm using wire strippers right here. Something with a very small tip. And this thing breaks super easy. So what you want to do is just grab just a piece of it, squeeze, and it comes right off just like that. Very easy, guys. The next thing you want to do is, you have your coupler right here. Now your coupler is going to have 3 prongs on it that's holding on to that ridge right there. You don't need no special tool or anything. Just take your finger, open up 1, open up 2, hold that back, turn it, and then open up number 3. Slide that right off. The next thing you want to do is clean this up. Do not use any kind of wire wheel brush. If you use a wire wheel brush, you want to make sure that it is brass. Do not use any metal, or it will scar this thing up. But usually you can take a rag, and you can see I'm cleaning it up, and make sure you get right around here where the coupler sets, and especially down here on the tip. And this is where I'm going to use my little brass wire brush and clean this up. You want to just get that cleaned up right there, and make sure you cleaned up inside the groove. Now using this tool, you can do a minimum of 2 injectors at a time. I could do 4 if I wanted to at the same time. It just takes a little coordination in doing that. All right, so let's get this cleaned up and get another injector over here so we can do 2 at a time. Alright, on this job, guys, you want to make sure you have like a little wire brush kit, just like this. We have the steel. We don't want to use that at all. We have the plastic ones, and we have the brass. What we're going to do is take out one of the brass ones. You definitely want, not only for this, but another important step in this. Hook this up to a cordless.
You use the plastic one?
You can use the plastic one. It just takes a lot longer to remove the carbon. These guys are just saying use alcohol. Guys, come on, use common sense here. Alcohol don't break no carbon down, so don't do that. Alright, let's go over here to our injectors. Alright, so we got our thing here. Gotta turn it. What you're going to do is take your injector. Yeah, boy. Now see, if you can look at the wire wheel brush, you see how this part looks still brand new because I didn't touch that part, but this side is wearing down. That's because this is a lot softer metal than what this is here. That's what you want to use. You don't want nothing. You don't want to use nothing as hard as that, or you might grind into that and mess up those nozzles. All right, so let's get both of them cleaned up. All right, guys, we got them cleaned up, and also, guys, make sure you clean up in the middle groove right there where the seal goes. Alright, then the first thing we're going to do is put on our couplers. Now I'm using a standard parts, and here's the part number SK143, but you'll probably be using a different name brand, I'm not sure. So what you do is take your coupler, make sure the prongs are facing towards the body of the injector, bring them up, and they're going to snap right into place with that little groove right there. So just push them up and snap them. Just as simple as that. Let's get both of them done. And sometimes you might have to, like, see how this one's hitting right here. So you might have to just bring that prong out just a little bit. Pull it up, and it is on. Now we're ready to install our seals. Now remember, these part numbers is SK143. That's garbage. Now you're going to go to SK144, which are the actual seals for the car. Now you're going to be going over to your tool. The first thing you're going to do is get this tool right here, the little cone sheet. Now what this tool is going to do is push it on to the injector. You can probably try it to put it on it like, let me take these off, without using that tool, but you take a chance in damaging the seal, and you do not want to damage these seals. So what you can do is sit here and try to force that over today. And you see how small that is? Like, how the heck am I'm gonna get that up there? But there's guys that do it and they mess up the seal, then the car has a misfire. So what you want to do is you need to brace yourself against something. And what I like to do is take a little rag or something and put it right here. Hold it right here. Your cone goes over the tip of the injector like this. Take your seal, put it on the cone, and then you want to just slide that seal, and that seal is going to start expanding. You're going to slide that seal down, whoops, oh, it's still on it, over the injector, just like that, and on to the ring. Now you look at this right here. Look how, see how loose that is? If I try to put this injector in right now, it's going to damage that seal. This is where the next part of the tools come in. Now, on these tools over here, you're going to have 3 collars. I got them in the order that you're going to be using to put these in. You're going to go, now each of these has, there's a small end and a big end. You want to make sure you put the big end on first. So let's see here, that's the big end. That's the big end. And that one's the big end. So with the big end, you want to take, do not use any kind of oil or lubricant on these at all. These got to be dry while doing this. Take the big end, you want to push it down, again using your legs to brace, and you're going to push this collar down until it reaches, until it goes flush right with that part of the injector. And sometimes it's not that easy to push back, but really grab it. Sometimes you got to twist it just like that, and that is tight. Now what you want to do is leave that on for about 1 to 2 minutes. Now this is what I'm talking about right here. Once this is on for 1 to 2 minutes, we're going to take this off, and within 30 seconds we're going to put the next collar on. Then we're going to take this one and put it onto here and let that one be sitting. See, you're going to keep going down in a coordinated effort, each injector, so you can do as many as you want, constantly keep going down. So right now they're going to set that, let that set a minute. Now while this is setting, what I'm going to do is take my next injector, and you don't take your time, because remember that's got to set. So you're going to take your next injector, calmly get your seal. Set it up.
So technically, if you wanted, you can do the seal on all 6.
Exactly, you can. Yes, you can. Put that on. Bring it down. On there. Now that is loose. And set that down. Now, this one's been set in how long? Has it been a minute?
No.
Probably less. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is let that set. Now, this next step I'm about to show you is very important. You have to prep the cylinder head. A lot of guys will not, nobody was going to tell you that. You got to prep the cylinder head, because if there's corrosion, carbon, whatever down in that, where these needles set, you're going to damage that seal setting them in. This is where your wire brush set come in that I just showed you. This is where it comes in handy. So let's go over to the engine. Alright, now guys, cylinder 1 and 2 is already done. We are working on 3 and 4. Now, if you look down in there, you see way down in, can you see way down in there? The holes?
Yeah.
There's another hole down there. Yeah. So now, you want to go to your wire brush set. And what you want to do is grab the brass one, right this size right here. And you're probably going to need the extension. Hook that on. Hook it on to your nut driver. And what you want to do is go down, and you want to go, and you don't want to just force it down there. I mean, you're going to think the only thing that can happen, you're going to hit the top of the piston, but it ain't nothing going to do damage. So what you want to do is go down there, clean that out. Let's go to number 4. And do that one. The next thing you want to do is take that one off. Now you want to get the bigger one. The reason why you want to use the bigger one is because, let me see if I can get a screwdriver or something. Okay, let's look down into there. Now your coupling goes flush right around this area right here. And see all that dirt around there? See all that carbon and all that corrosion? See, you want to make sure that thing sets flush, or this will leak. So that's when you take this one and just go and clean it up. And let's do both of them. You see a little bit, but that is good. Now, very important, just don't stop there, because all that stuff is down into the cylinders. So what you want to do is get your air chuck with some air and clean all that out. Alright, let's go over there to our injectors. Alright, it's been more than a minute since we did this and all, so now we're ready to change it over. Next we're going to do is take our next smaller one. You want to set this one on first before anything. So what you want to do is, sometimes you got to brace these things, because these things do get kind of tight to come up. The first one is not that bad, but the second one, putting it on and off, it's a little complicated, a little difficult right there. So let's go ahead, take that off, pop it off, get the second one, put it on. You want to twist it. These things are kind of hard because it's squeezing that seal in there. There we go. Alright, that one's on. We're going to have to let that set. Take this one now and go to this one. And the first one is always pretty easy. That just brings it in just for a little bit. Now we're going to let that set for about 1 to 2 minutes. And then we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, we are now ready for our final step for injector number 3. Let's get that to the side over here. Let's take this, and what we're going to be using is our last one, the big collar. So we're going to take this off. Take the big collar, push that on. Okay. Take this one off, and we're going to put the little collar on. Okay. And now we're going to let this set. Now for this one right here, what we're going to do here is we are going to go over and bring this one to the car so we can install it. Once you take this off, you should install that within 30 seconds. What happens here is that we are bringing these seals in, but they will eventually start opening back up, especially from the heat of the engine. It'll cause those to swell up and form a permanent seal. That's why these things are so difficult to pull out if they haven't pulled out in a while. So we're going to set this over at the engine and we'll meet you over there. Alright guys, we're ready to install our number 3 injector. Now, you should already know how to take these injectors out and put them in there, especially if you're up to this point already. Now, according to the manual, they say when you pull this off, you got 10 minutes to put it in. Why are you going to be sitting here waiting for 10 minutes? I have no idea. So, it's just when you pull it off, install the injector, stop playing around. Alright, you do have some time. So what you're going to do is take the coupler, and remember to make sure when you set your injector down, this fitting right here for the fuel line, make sure that's to the right. I mean, again, you should be knowing this already. Alright, so also, before I do this little tab right here on the injector, that's going to go down there and set right into that little groove right there. So you can't go no farther than that. If you push this injector down there and that's not down into that little groove, then you're not down enough and you probably messed up the seal by then. Alright, so let's take this out. Alright, bring it down into the cylinder. Make sure it's nice and even. And push down just like that. Look how easy that was, guys. Now, let's go over there. Take this and put it, well, I don't have to show you. Well, yeah, I'm going to show you. Let's go over here. And now we're ready to take this one off and put the last one on. Okay. And that one is on. We're going to let that set for a minute or two, and then we're going to install this one. Alright guys, we are ready to install injector number 4. Guys, very important, if you make sure you put these injectors in the cylinder they came out. If not, you are going to have to code the injectors. And you're going to have to be get that number right there, that 6-digit number.
Well, that's the location of it. Don't use that number. Right? Don't use our number.
Oh, wait, no, that. I mean, these numbers down here.
Yeah. Don't use our number.
Yeah, don't use it. Yeah.
The location. Right?
The location.
The location of where they gotta look for their number.
Oh, yeah, that location. Okay, let's pull this off. Okay, let's go down here. But guys, you should already know that by now if you're doing this job. And push down. That went in perfect. Alright, there you go guys. Then just put everything back together. You should already know that right now. And I hope this video helped you out, and I will see you next time.